French President Emmanuel Macron has tested positive for COVID-19. Officials say he will self-isolate and continue his duties remotely. Now, for more on this, let's bring in our correspondent Ross Cullen, standing by live for us in Paris. Ross, what more can you tell us?
I guess, well, the French president testing positive this morning, Thursday morning, after having a PCR test, a nasal swab test, and that was taken just shortly after he had started exhibiting symptoms of the coronavirus. He is going to be working remotely for the next 7 days, as per his own government's guidelines, to stay indoors and not see anyone else while he gets over the disease. He has cancelled his trip to Lebanon that was meant to be taking place next week, and now the pressure is on for his team to work out who he has seen recently and who needs to be told that the French president has tested positive. French Prime Minister Jean Castex is number one on that list. He's been seeing the president physically recently, and he is going to be isolating now until he has his own test today, and he will continue to isolate the French Prime Minister until he receives his results. The same goes for the Speaker of the Lower House of Parliament, Richard Ferrand. He is also going to have to isolate until he receives his results, and the president's wife, Brigitte Macron, is going to be isolating as well. In addition to that, on Monday there was a big event here in Paris celebrating 60 years since the signing of the convention marking the start of the OECD, the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. At that was Pedro Sanchez, the Spanish Prime Minister. The French team have got in touch with him, and he is going to have to isolate as well. So it's now a case of trying to demonstrate that the president and his team and everybody associated with that, the Prime Minister, for example, are following their own rules that they've set out for the rest of the public to follow.
All right, Ross, thank you for keeping an eye on that story. Ross Cullen in Paris.